Come with me as I go and do my errands here in the Cayman Islands. So I'm starting obviously getting some gas because it's time. It's time. It's time. So I like to get my gas from Refuel gas station. I really love their newest location that they put out here, and I just find myself coming here more than I should, but I love the location. It's always so clean, so nice. So my mind went all the way back, like all the way back to when I first moved to the Cayman Islands. And I remember doing that first drive around the island, driving around Grand Cayman. So Grand Cayman is where Georgetown is. So that's really where a lot of the development is. And that's where the bulk of the population is for the Cayman Islands. So I remember my very first day being in the island and actually really exploring. And I could not believe or understand how it was so clean. It's super clean. It's ridiculously clean. And like look at this. Like this is not something that I shot after doing some type of cleanup. Like I didn't clean the street before I drove by. This is how the place is. And what I would say about the cleanliness of the Cayman Islands, I see it for what it is. That for me, that is a stamp of culture because it is the people that set the precedence, that set the tune, that set the way, the standards of the country, of the nation. And I sincerely believe that cleanliness is a huge part of the culture of the local Caymanian people. Because I mean, look at how clean this place is. And I saw that video of this guy. I think he was from some part of the western side of the world, and he was like, "Oh, don't you go to the Cayman Islands because the Cayman Islands is a waste of your money. It's just like you going to Miami. You might as well just go to Miami. Don't go to the Cayman Islands." But I think what he failed to understand is that just because the culture of the Cayman Islands doesn't look like the culture of what he had in his head, that doesn't mean that the country lacks culture. This country has no shortage of culture. There are so many amazing things about the Cayman Islands, about the local Caymanian people. What I would say, as someone that experienced living in the country, I've noticed that Caymanian people, the real born and raised Caymanian people, the people that grew up here their entire life, their entire family is here, they are very, very mannerly people, mannerly respectful, and they are people who are very, very clean people. And when you drive the streets, I mean, this is supposed to be the city. This is supposed to be 7 Mile Beach in Grand Cayman. And we don't say Cayman, we say Grand Cayman, but yeah, you know what I mean. So this is the main area, and in a lot of parts of the world, I haven't traveled to as many places as I would have liked to go to, but the few places that I have traveled to, when you go to the city is where you see all of the filth. The city is where you see the plastic bottles tumbling along the street. The city is where you see the plastic bottles just tumbling. Oh, let me pause. Did you see the price of gas? $5.02, $5.38, and that is KYD. That is not the US price. I believe the US price is like $6 and change or seven. Anyway, so moving on. So yeah, you look and you see how much pride is put into the country of the Cayman Islands. It can only be an idiot to say that this country lacks culture. Like, who are you? Who are you? Do you even know what the word culture means? And Furthermore, you claim you haven't even met people that are actually born, raised Caymanian people. Like, you haven't even met those people according to your video, but you're saying that the Cayman Islands lacks culture. Sir, you need to find out the definition of culture, and you need to actually meet some people from this country before you go out and you start talking nonsense about the Cayman Islands and the people. You don't know anything about the Cayman Islands. You probably came here for one day or whatever period of time and didn't even really see the true beauty that a lot of us, I mean, I left my country and I moved here because it just felt so magical. Something about this place is just so magical. You come, and my first time I came here, it was on a cruise ship, and I think a lot of people have a similar story. So I came on a cruise ship and I just fell in love with the place. It was just so magical, so enchanting, and I just wanted to be back here. And years later, well, more than 10 years later, I found myself living in the Cayman Islands, working in the Cayman Islands, and just enjoying this place. Like, I absolutely love living here. I noticed some of my videos may have been misinterpreted as someone that has an issue with the country, but honestly, I have zero issues with the country of the Cayman Islands. I have nothing but respect, admiration, and appreciation for the country, for its citizens, and it's a country that has welcomed me with open arms. So what the hell am I gonna say negatively about this place? Anyway, so I'm ending my errands at Casulas and Tortuga. So I'm going to get some drinks. We have a party coming up soon. So I want to have some drinks on hand so that we can have something for the party and obviously something for myself. But yeah, I'm going to get some stuff from Casulas. Casulas, anyone that lives there, you know, you're going to get your bulk items from there or Price Right. Bye.